Hi you guys, it's Stephanie. I got happy mail. I'm so excited. I knew it was coming. So this is from one of my subbies and my friend Ardith. I'm not sure, I have not asked her how she came across my channel, but I mean almost from week one she was there, and she's always been very sweet and supportive. And I don't know, there was just something about, her comments that I noticed when they weren't there, and I thought, did I say something? And I would think back about some of the videos I had done and thought, did I say something in my video that maybe upset her? And so I would go back to a video that she had last commented on, and I'd say, I hope you're okay. I haven't heard from you in a while. Almost like, hey, you've got to comment on my videos. And I felt bad saying anything, like I was checking up on her, but it was the fact that she wasn't there. And I don't know if this happens to you guys or not, but when somebody's there and then they're not, and you don't know why, if you think, well, what if something happened to them? And when you have so many conversations with people through the videos, even though you've never met them, they become your friend. And I think sometimes they don't know it, or when you're first starting out with your channel and you rely so much on those few people who have noticed you and they disappear, and it's kind of a panicky feeling. And I don't know, I might have scared her a couple of times. I would send her a message like, okay, I'm not a stalker, but I'm just hoping you're all right. Anyway, all of that to say, she is a dear friend, and we've talked a lot over the email, and we've talked on the phone several times and gotten to know each other quite a bit. And she told me the other day she was sending me a happy mail. Ardith is an amazing artist, and I have one of her paintings that she sent me already, and I know there's another one in here. Are you ready? I'm so excited. Okay, this was hard to open, just saying. It nearly took the skin off of my fingers. Okay. Let's see here. What do I have? I'm being gentle. Okay. What is this, Ardith? Okay. You're gonna have to tell me what this is, because I don't know. Okay, it's very cool. I love the colors, but you're gonna have to tell me about it. I probably should know, shouldn't I? Okay, I like that a lot, and I'm sure it's very useful. Okay, I think I know what's in here, and I'm gonna wait for a minute. And it is very beautifully packaged. I'm gonna save it for the last. I'm so excited. Okay. Okay, maybe it says in here, for my friend. Okay, I'm gonna have to see. Okay, hold on here. I don't know, I just feel like maybe I shouldn't read it. Travel and past tense. Oh, okay. I know that this is what she has sent me, because she sent me an image. And so that's what's going to be in there, this little thing here. So I'm going to read that to myself in a little bit. Okay. Some postcards. Let's see. So Ardith's husband has a couple of YouTube channels, and I will link them below. He's making right now a model railroad, you know, thing, like a town. And so he has videos of unpackaging things, and I know that he's doing a lot of building right now, and the last couple times I've checked, he hasn't had anything, but I keep telling Ardith he needs to put up a new video. I want to see the progress. Okay, so Berkeley, California. These are very cool. They're, it looks like the person having tea or whatever with this guy is an alien. I don't know what that is. It's a giant hat. I think it's a hat. That's funny. These are Kraft Memorial Public Library in California. California. A school. You know, I was recently downtown in Spokane, and I saw a building like this that I hadn't seen before. It was down a road I hadn't gone down before, and it's all fenced around, and I asked somebody nearby in their business what was happening. Were they going to demolish it? And he said no, they were refurbishing it, which was very good. I was like, no, don't tear it down. A monument, another school. Certainly don't look like that anymore, do they? A courthouse, a church, and a library. Thank you, Ardith. Very cool. Look at the backs of them. I love these. Okay, so the railroad, she said that he had given her some things and she was sending them to me. She decorated the tape. That's very cool. See, I wouldn't think to do that. Sorry, I just got the camera. I'm gonna make sure you're where you're supposed to be. Okay. So a journal voucher, Lake Erie, from 1911. How cool. Pretty handwriting. Auditor. Railroad Company. Composite details. Wow. Look at all of that. I mean, that's just crazy. All of the work that they would put into the decoration of something. And the way it is now, you know, is just no work. They don't decorate things like they used to, that's for sure. And the order of it. I mean, yeah, I don't know if you've ever looked inside of like the crown molding and like an old one. All of the different bits and pieces that they've had to put together in order to get it to be what it is. Very cool. Butterflies. I think I used some of these butterflies in my, I can't remember which journal now. The red, yellow, and green one. Some pattern paper. I have not used pattern paper in a journal yet, and I really, really need to because the color is so pretty. It's for a jumper. Thank you, Ardith. More pattern paper. I really need to do that. I have things to, book page. Okay, pictures. Quotation marks. There's probably something clever in here that she wants me to read too. And then Oh, those are cool. Let's see here. Wow, look at this. I'm not even sure how this, you know, what kind of copy it is, but if it's like the Xerox kind of copy, but I don't know if you could Xerox copy on this really thin paper. I mean, it's possible. I don't know. I remember using the Xerox copier in high school. I would go down and make copies for teachers sometimes, and it was an old Xerox machine. At some point that changed, probably right around my senior year, but we were still using the Xerox copy machine in the 80s. Very cool though, the paper is really neat. Railroad, travel the PRR Way 2. Pennsylvania Railroad Company. Is that one of the ones you can buy on Monopoly? I always used to buy up the railroads, if I could. Very cool old pages. Thank you, Ardith. Pennsylvania Railroad. Nickel Plate Road, cash book entry. From 54. It's always amazing to me that people, you know, have kept bits and pieces of paper for so long. And I guess it's just because it ended up in a box somewhere. But I'm such a, I get rid of things. And so it's always surprising to me that things exist when there's people like me around. I a lot of times regret it. So this must be like showing how the railroad would be going. Really cool pages. Yeah. It says what the stops are and what they do at each stop. Little Rock Hot Springs in Malvern. My mama lived in Malvern. Okay, so those are very cool papers. It's going to be really hard to use them. I have to be honest about that because, you know, they're real old things and it's hard to do, but I will. Okay, so I want to show you first the picture that Ardith sent me. This is beautiful, you guys. She painted this herself. Oh my goodness. I was just stunned, really, when it came. I'm going to see if I can get it a little bit closer for you. So it was a gift. It was sort of an exchange. She wanted one of my journals, and I said, you know, we just talked about it a lot, and we decided she was going to send me one of her pieces, and I was going to send her a journal. So that's what we did. So what she has done here, it's an adaptation of a different work of art. And let's see here. I'm looking at an email she sent me to say what it is. It was, so she called it Autumn Cottage, and it's adapted from a vintage painting called October Day. And she didn't say who the artist was on the original, but this is her adaptation of it. And I just think it is beautiful. And it totally goes with my house. Totally. Okay. So now I'm going to show you and me for the first time. Drum roll. I'm so excited. I don't know how you tie your knots. I don't know. How do you tie your knots, Ardith? Oh, I see. You just went around. Okay. Very cool. I don't know what the twine type stuff also. Very cool. Dun, da, da, da. Dun, da, da, da. Adapted from Corpse of Trees by Miss Mustard Seed. Oh my goodness, you guys. Okay, I'm gonna take it out of the plastic so that it doesn't have a shine to it in the video. It's so pretty. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Don't you just want to go there? Making sure that I'm in screen. It is so beautiful. Thank you, Ardith. I'm just like, I don't know where to put it right now. The other one I knew exactly where to put it, but now I don't know where to put this one. I wish my desk didn't face the window so that I could put it like right in front of my desk, but I do have some area. Once I figure out how I'm going to redo my craft room, I'm going to put it in my craft room in a place that I can see it very easily. You guys, it's so pretty. So that was my happy meal. I'm so happy. I need to run off and talk to Ardith now. It's called, yeah, Trees. Okay, I'm just like lost in it. So I'm gonna link her husband's YouTube channels below. So I didn't finish talking about, he does one where he's making a model railroad, you know, station town type of a thing. And he's taken up a whole room to do it. And he also does pinballs and or like redoes pinball machines and stuff like that. And then Ardith doesn't have a YouTube channel, but she does have a Pinterest, what do you call it when it's on Pinterest? A Pinterest account. Like you can, she uploads her stuff onto Pinterest. And she does things like this, obviously. She does abstract wall art. She does, and I don't know if this is her term or if this is like the general art world term for it, but she does something called assemblages, where she creates these sculpture type things, but they're very interactive out of objects. Like she makes a scene sort of out of things that you wouldn't think you would be making the scene out of. Anyway, very cool. She's so artistic and she's so encouraging to me. And sometimes when you're making YouTube videos, you need all the encouragement that you can get. So I just want to thank Ardith so much for her friendship and for this beautiful picture and the other things that were in the box. Thank you so much, Ardith. I appreciate you more than you'll ever know. And thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.